Hello, hello. It's Wednesday. It's live at 5. Welcome, everybody. Today we are doing essential oils starter kit, everything you need to get started with aromatherapy. Now, back in September the 10th, I did do Aromatherapy 101, your guide to essential oils. So by all means, go back and take a look at that video as well. In that one, it's just very much the basics of what are essential oils, what's aromatherapy, how to use them safely, and little bits and pieces like that. So today I thought it would be kind of nice just to give a suggested starter kit for those of you that don't really know how to start and what are good oils to get going and see if it's something that you like without spending a fortune and buying loads of different oils. Are you ready to transform your home into a sanctuary of calm and wellness? Join me as we explore the magic of essential oils and reveal the ultimate beginner starter kit that will unlock the world of natural remedies and soothing scents. So there are so many different oils to choose from. So hopefully today I will give you a nice little starter kit that's affordable, but also very versatile as well. So you can use it for lots of different things. And we're just going to have a little look at what they do and how to use them safely. So my first suggestion for you guys, probably not a surprise, it is lavender. Lavender is so versatile and so gentle that pretty much anyone can use it, and you can use it for a multitude of different things. It's really good for things like anxiety or anything where you need to calm down a bit. So it's very good as an inhalation thing to help you just calm your nerves, de-stress, relax, all of these lovely things. Very, very good for sleep. You can put it next to your bedside table kind of thing, like next to your pillow. You can breathe it in before you're about to go to bed, stuff like that, just to get you into that relaxed state. Very, very good for sleep, and especially insomnia and things like that. It can also help improve your mood. It can, get rid of any kind of sadness or irritability, stuff like that. Because it's so gentle as well, it can be used and obviously, talk to an aromatherapist for the amounts and stuff like that. But you can use it while pregnant at certain stages. You can use it with babies. You can use it with very sensitive skin, with the elderly, all of this kind of stuff. So it is very, very safe to use. Obviously, you have to, with all of these oils, you need to have the right quantities and things. By all means, do reach out to me if you have any questions at all. But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely one to use for anybody, really. It's very good for like skin problems. So if you have like acne or you have like psoriasis, just anything where you have skin problems or scars, even scarring is really, really good with lavender. You can just put it on, depending on how sensitive your skin is or how old you are. You can usually just put a drop or two directly on the scar or on the problem area of your skin without needing to dilute it. But obviously you can put it in like your creams and your oils and stuff like that, like carrier oils and stuff, just to make sure that it doesn't have any adverse reactions for you. My next one is peppermint. Peppermint is such a good like pick me up one. It's very good for uplifting your mood and energizing you. Obviously maybe remind you of Christmas, with candy canes and stuff. So maybe if you're someone that enjoys Christmas, maybe it will be that kind of mood enhancement as well, because it triggers that memory of happy times as a child or whatever it is. It's also very good for digestion. So if you've had a big meal or you've had something that doesn't agree with you, peppermint is really, really good for nausea, for stomach upsets, for cramping, stuff like that. So you can rub it on your stomach, you can inhale it, you can do all of this stuff. And actually, funnily enough, peppermint and lavender can be mixed together for things like headaches. So you can use either of them for a headache, but if you have both of them, you can actually mix them together as well and put them with a carrier oil, like coconut oil is probably the easiest for people these days. And you can just, put it around your head, and it will just give you that beautiful soothing and pain relief stuff there. It's another really good one for stress reduction as well. But it's also really good for clearing the airways and stuff. We're going to have another one for that as well later on, for you to use for anything from the cramping and the pain relief from that to like an energizing, pick me up, mood enhancement. So that's a really, really lovely one to add to your collection, your starter kit. My next suggestion is tea tree. Tea tree is antimicrobial, like every anti kind of thing, like antibacterial, antifungal, all of those good things. So it's really good if you've got like a cut or something, especially children. Obviously, again, make sure that it's the amount for the age appropriateness. So younger children will have a lot less of the oil, the drops of the oil, than older children. But yeah, you can use this to make sure that wounds don't get infected and stuff like that. It's also really good for really severe acne where you've got like maybe whiteheads and stuff like that that really need sort of like extra kind of strength. So you can use lavender for the sort of the scarring of the acne or like the very little ones that come up. But like if there's anything that has burst or is really sort of like pussy. Sorry, everybody, if you're eating your dinner and watching this, but like then you can use things like the tea tree, and that will really draw out the impurities, and also it will get rid of all the nastiness so it doesn't get infected for you as well. So that's a great one, and especially if you just want it for your first aid kit, it's a really, really nice one to have as an actual first aid thing. You can just put it on the band-aid or the plaster, wherever country I'm talking to, and that can go onto the skin and help with any infections and stuff like that. The next one is another respiratory one. This is eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a very, very well-known one for colds and flu and stuff like that because it's very, very good at clearing out the nasal passages. So if you're coming down with something or if you're, stuffed up in your nose or whatever, you can inhale this eucalyptus oil and it can really help you be able to breathe better. You can put it in your shower even or in your bath and help you with that as well to, breathe in that steam. You can actually mix it with the peppermint too to create like the Vicks Vapor Rub and stuff like that that you used to have as a child. So you can just have that with some oil and some peppermint and mix that with the eucalyptus, and that can help clear any congestion that you might have. Eucalyptus is always quite good for muscle aches as well. Like if you've been working out or you've just done anything a bit too strenuous, you can just rub it in to the affected muscles with a carrier oil. Again, like yeah, any kind of oil that you have in your house. You don't have to get a special quality one. Obviously better to get that, but you can always just use your coconut oil that you use for cooking, that kind of stuff. But yeah, again, reach out if you have any questions about any of these things. My last suggestion for you guys is lemon. Lemon is a nice little pick-me-up as well. I actually used to use it a lot for people with jet lag. So I used to work in London, England, and we had a lot of people coming in that had just got off a plane. So I would use lemon to help them acclimatize to the time, the change of the time, and that fatigue and that jet lag. So yeah, so it's a really, really nice one for that kind of thing, that kind of boost. It's good for hangovers as well. Again, like the jet lag, to just clear out that mental fog and that feeling of ickiness. It's also very good for digestion as well, like the peppermint. So you could use it together or separately for any kind of digestive problems there. This is also an antiviral, antibacterial kind of thing. So you could always mix that and the tea tree into maybe your floor wash or something. So if you're washing your floor with your mop, you can put those in, and not only will it make it smell nice, but it actually will get rid of any nastiness in the kitchen or the bathroom or whatever it is that you're washing. Lemon can be quite sensitive for your skin, so make sure that you don't put it on and then go out into bright sunshine, or if you have sensitive skin, maybe do a little patch test where you just put a little bit on just to see how you react to it. If you react badly to any of these oils, please do not use them. I'm going to do a quick recap of some stuff that I mentioned in the video back in September, just because if you're not going to watch that one, but you don't really know much about essential oils, it's probably better to recap it here. So like I said, you can use diffusers, and those are like maybe a battery operated or electrical operated or candle operated. And it's pretty much just warming up water, and you put a few drops in the top and it makes your room smell nice or whatever it is. You can also add it to a bath or a bowl of water and put your towel over, stuff like that, or this kind of inhalation kind of thing. Or you can get like jewelry that have lava stones on them that you can just breathe in, or you don't have to directly put them on your skin, unless you're using it for something where you need it directly on your skin, of course. Carrier oils are the oils that we add the essential oils to kind of dilute them a bit, especially the more pungent ones, the ones that you can't really put on directly on your skin. These would be, as I said, coconut oil if you don't want to go out and buy anything special. But if you want to maybe do a special thing for your face, like apricot kernel, stuff like that would be a really nice one for the face. Just make sure you don't use really heavy ones like grapeseed and like any kind of really seedy oils, because they can stain your clothes or your sheets if you're going to be putting them in the bed with you, or they can just feel sticky and feel like there's a film on you. So lighter the oil, the better if you're going to be putting them on your skin, especially if you're going to be wearing it outside or whatever, wearing it all day. You don't want to feel sticky all day. We usually do things by drops. So if you look online or in a book or something, it will tell you you have to put X amount of drops in whatever you're making. So they usually come with like a dropper bottle. So you just hold it upside down and it just drops in by itself. Or you have the little pipette thing where you squeeze it, you pull it out in a stick, and you just drop in. So make sure that you're doing the right amount for the age bracket that you're doing it for, or the skin type, or whatever it is. So make sure you just double check with an aromatherapist as possible. I am one. If you would like to reach out to me with any questions, I will happily answer them for you. All this is to like get you interested in aromatherapy, give you a few like really good essential oils that are really, really versatile. Like the stuff that I mentioned today is just scratching the surface of what these 5 oils can do. So look them all up and see exactly what they can do, because these are the cheaper oils. They can get really expensive oils. You don't need to get those, especially when you're beginning. So if you just get, say, these 5 ones, they should be quite cheap and they should be really, really good for you. You should be able to live the rest of your life just with those 5 oils, or just a couple of those. Even you don't even need all 5, depending what you need. So this is a way of introducing you to them, so that you understand them better and can enjoy the benefits of them. Lots of oils come with what we call contraindications, and that just means that you can't have them if you have certain conditions. So, for example, the peppermint that I mentioned, if you're on any homeopathic medicine, it's not going to damage, it's not going to make you sick, it's just going to null and void those homeopathic medicines if you use the peppermint with them. But then you've got other things where some oils, if you have them when you're pregnant or when you've got heart disease or you've got asthma or something like that, when you've got a condition or something with your body um, that doesn't like that oil for whatever reason, then you can actually cause some harm there. So it's always good to double check what it is that's good for you and what is not good for you during any kind of time, especially if it's a temporary thing that you have. Just wait till after. Again, with pregnancy, there's different stages of pregnancy, so there are different oils that you can and can't use during that time, and some you can't use at all. Even after you've had the baby, there are certain ones that you can't use, so please do double check with stuff like that. If you're able to go and smell the oils, try them out, please do go and do that before buying. Otherwise, just get very, very versatile, but very cheap and good quality. Good quality oils. Again, reach out if you're not sure about those, but every country will have your good oils and your bad oils. Stay away from anything that says fragrance. Fragrance is not an essential oil. It's chemicals and stuff that is not good for your skin. It's like what you would have in like a craft shop or something for making candles or stuff like that. Don't use those, especially if you're going to be doing soap making or lotion making, stuff like that. That's definitely going to go on your skin. Do not get fragrance, get essential oil. Get essential oils anyway, even if it is for other stuff. Diffusing, obviously, you're breathing it in as well. You don't want chemical stuff, you want the real deal. The essential oils are literally from the plants. So depending how they take that and from what part of the plant, they literally take that, and that is what the essential oil is. It's the essential part of the plant. It's the essence of it. So yeah, so very, very important there. Please do remember, don't get fragrance, get essential oil, and get it from a company that has really good reviews and really good sort of ways that they get the oils and the quality of the oils and everything like that. So yeah, every country will have good ones and bad ones. So please do look up what is good for your country and ask around. There's so many like places on social media and stuff that you can ask, or again, ask your own therapist for some ideas. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. If you do have any questions, please do ask. Feel free to let me know what your favorite oil is and why, or what you want to get in your starter kit or what you have in your starter kit. And yeah, so please always subscribe and like and hit the notification button, share with people that you think would benefit from a video like this. Next week we have the God Within, exploring the divine masculine archetypes. So we did also do one for the feminine last month, possibly. So now we're doing the God and the masculine archetypes this time. So please join me next Wednesday for that one. It should be a nice, good one. And until next Wednesday, have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye for now. From the wisdom well, keep shining, continue learning, and stay curious. Until next Wednesday.